We recreated the shot from an Arctic Monkeys music video. First, I got a free broken guitar from my friend Noemi, and then I borrowed a bunch of C-stands from my friend Aiden. And my friend Eric was nice enough to lend me the prop light. First, we cut out the back of the guitar so we could stick our camera through it. Then we drilled into the back and put in a screw so that we can mount it onto a gobo. And then we taped together the broken frets so we can get the strings to sit straight. And then it was time to mount everything up and get our lights roughly in place. But then unfortunately, when I turned on our prop light for the first time, the bulb blew.
That was weird. I didn't like that.
So our solution was to put in a 10-watt spotlight, but then we very quickly realized that was not enough output. So we ended up fully dismantling the light and pointing my only other filmmaking light through it. This kind of threw a wrench in our plans because now we are down to only 2 lights instead of 3. And this was on a Sunday, so we couldn't just go buy another bulb. So we ended up having to improvise. We used this metal screen and a white t-shirt to help prevent hotspots in the Fresnel. And then we flagged everything off and it was starting to look pretty good. And then I put a piece of tube sock material over my lens to try to get a film halation look. And then we had to deal with dreaded reflections inside the guitar. First we tried using black material from a grocery bag, but that didn't do a great job. Then we tried using a black tube, which didn't work either. Next up was Sharpie, which also didn't work. But then finally Maria had the genius idea to just paint the whole inside of the guitar. She used a matte black paint and that ended up cutting out all of the reflections. And then we were able to make any final adjustments to the light and add in reflections that were in the original video. We did this by folding up small pieces of tinfoil and carefully taping them onto different parts of the light. As simple as this shot seems, there's actually a lot of moving parts in this. Things like hand positioning, timing, and the fact that the light in the background dims a little bit. At this point, we've been shooting and readjusting for 3 days now, so we're really excited to hopefully nail it this time. So anyways, that's how